What's up, cats? I'm EJ, and I'm so fast and electrified with speed from the past. And today we're picking up in episode 32, I do believe, of our Pokemon Gaia Nuzlocke series here on the channel. Yes, I went to bed. No, it's a different shirt. Because I just wore this for like a half a day, so don't judge me. In the last episode, a lot of story went down. So if you missed out on it, make sure you check it out, because you're going to be confused. But quickest team recap for you guys, we got Shiny the Zangoose, Phila the Tentacruel, 21 the Pharaoh, Misty the Magmar, Brandon the Ferrothorn, and Mom the Marowak. So in the story of the last episode, recap, for those who did watch and they want to remember, we basically snuck to the ice storage to where the elders were and found out where their next target was, which was at the Apex Temple. And it was sort of a trap because the boss knew, who also happened to be the old lady from the very beginning of the game who took our book. And she fought us. She was no problem at all. We took her out easy peasy. That's why the whole team is still here. And we fought 3 Regigigases with each of the other Regis on our team, and the rest of our team disappeared for a sec. Apparently it was like an illusion. So we made it out. Professor Redwood and Ocelot are at the library going to do research. The gym leader is doing what she does back at the lab, as well as being a gym leader. And we are going to head to the 8th gym, because apparently the only thing that can beat this is a move. I forget the name of what it's called. But the gym leader is the only one who would have this move. So we're going to make our way to him, and whether he helps us or not, maybe he can teach us the move, and we can do the gosh darn thing. So that is what we're doing in today's episode. As usual, if you guys are excited for the series and would like to show your support, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And now that, like I said, the hay is gone, so we can move forward. Oh, Pachirisu, it looked like the same. We're like brothers! Zangoose and Shiny Zangoose and Pachirisu.
Oh, you scared me. I must have gotten lost in my work. Say, I forgot to feed that Mareep. They must be hungry. Do you want to do it for me? I'll give you a reward. Great.
They love orange berries. This should be enough. Oh, actually gonna give me enough, as opposed to like in silver, you gotta find them all.
Thank you. The Reaps be gazing over the Llama's fields. Once they're all fed, come back for your reward.
Alright, side mission. So that's different from the ones in the barn. Like, here's a milk tank. But... I see an invisible item! 5 lumberries! That's kinda good. I always, whenever I did a competitive play, I'd always hold that lumberry. I never did those other berries that, like, restore your health in a pinch and did something or whatever. Because I didn't get into it that much. Want to trade for my craft? No. I don't have a Murkrow, and I'm okay without either of those mons. Our team is good. We just went in that house. Good job, EJ. Good job. We got a battle!
Don't even think about it, kid.
Think about what? I'm obviously not thinking about it because I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm just trying to make my way through to the 8th gym, Tauros. It's a good, strong, powerful mind you got there, sir. You're gonna intimidate me. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go to Brandon. So your moves aren't gonna do the bee's knees. You went to sleep. Alright, listen, we got a crit. Doesn't matter. Embor. Now that's something I am gonna swap right into the Phila with the Surfer. Georgina, nice to see ya. Georgina's actually a real person I know, a co-worker at Kohl's. And I've been saying that. Oh, you're hungry. Here you go. So I guess it's 1 berry per Mareep, and it's not like the same thing for like the Sigmon. Anyway, yeah, she's a very nice lady. A lot of the workers are gone now, compared to when I first started. I found 100 coins. I've been working at Kohl's for 3 years. Can you believe that? It's wild. You guys gonna battle? There we go. And honestly, like, I didn't mind the retail work. It was fine. I work in the shoe department. Everything is fine. You know, you have a couple special customers now and then, but you get through it and you're fine. The real problem came into play where, let's see, I can Exazor this. I should actually swap out and go into this. The real problem came into play when my boss, Kristen, left. And get this, the person who replaced her, his name was Christina. What are the odds? and you try to go in with open arms and you know, just be like, okay, you're not Kristen, but we'll give it a shot. She literally talks to you like you're in 3rd grade. It doesn't matter who you are. And if any of you guys working at Kohl's see my video, which I don't think anyone does, because I try to, like, tell everybody, but, you know, if they subscribe, they're just doing it to be nice, but that's all they do. And if not, correct me in the comments. She talks to you like you're little. And literally the other day, I was this close to snapping at her. Because everybody knows that I'm a good worker. I've been Employee of the Month for 2 summers in a row. So this would be like the 3rd summer, and that's like my 3rd year working. Well, is that right? Yeah, I think so. So, brain fart. Okay, so whenever I close, we have this thing where we recover. We make the department look good again, so it looks nice for the following day when the store opens, okay? And we call that recovery. So there's also usually 1 person per department. So I have to clean up the whole shoe department in addition to either jumping on the register for backup or helping customers who need anything. It's not really any problem. You just do it. So, like any other time, it'd be fine, you know? She says to me, we have a new worker, and you need to train her. Make sure you tell her everything, how it all works and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. I've trained people before, but I didn't say that part. I just say, sure. You know, it's always a, yes, ma'am, because she's the boss. Oh, I can sell that for money. And so I start to tell this new person how to do stuff, and she's like going, yeah. And I'm like, I get the feeling you already know this. And I'm like, have you done stuff like this before? And she's like, oh, I actually used to work here, and I left to work at, you know, a different place, but they were giving me too many hours conflicting with work. Megastone? Ambrosite, that makes sense. So I came back, and I'm like, oh, so you basically know everything and stuff. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Why didn't you say that to Christina? Maybe she can give her a chance to. Who knows? So I said, you start at that end. I technically did this part, and we'll meet each other in the middle. Yo, the music. Isn't this from 4th gen? Where's Pokemon Center? I need to find that first. There's the gym. There's Pokemon Center. So, she says, why don't you look at mismates? So, in case you don't know what mismates are, that's whenever a shoe gets separated from the other shoe, a left or a right shoe, and they become a mismate, and they go in the back. And then the way it works is a regular associate will try to look for it. That's about right. He's not here at the moment, unfortunately. He gets lots of visitors, though, which you would love to know that, but he's probably around here. I'm jealous, though. He's big through that. So, if you can't find it, you write out your name and the date, and then somebody else, a higher-up person, will look for it. And if they can't find it, then it's so on, so forth. Until it gets through 5 people, then it gets shipped out away from the store because there's no point in keeping it at our store anymore. So she says, work the mismates. And I'm just like, yes, ma'am, I'll do that. But that's a waste of time at this point because I'm only delaying cleaning up the department to look cleaner. So about like an hour goes by, and I'm like, alright, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm done doing this, because I'm not even finding the pair. So I'm literally just walking up and down, looking for these shoes. And, what was it? I stop, and she walks past me in the hallway, and she's like, so how are those mismates going? Because they need to be worked on. And I'm just like, okay. So I go back to doing them. And then, when I finally put my foot down and say, I'm not doing any more mismates, I need to recover, she then calls me up and she says on the walkie, I need you to bring a empty hanger bin and, why do I keep pressing B? Bring an empty hanger bin and take these hangers up from the registers because they're overflowing. Yes, ma'am, I'll do that. Then, once I'm done with that, can someone listen for my break on the register while I go and something? You know, oh, can you go do that? And it's like, yes, ma'am, I'll do what you say, you're the boss. So by the time I finally get done with all of that, and I'm like, I am recovering no matter what. It's like maybe 5 minutes. And she goes, so EJ, obviously it's my real name, but I'm not gonna reveal that yet. She goes, EJ, you know, how is shoes going? And I'm like, we're almost there, which in reality we're not, because I wasted so much time doing the stuff that she wanted to do. And she goes, almost there, like in 2 minutes, because I'm not understanding why we shouldn't have been done a long time ago. And I was just like, what? So I just said, yeah, we'll be done in 2 minutes. And I tell this girl that I'm training, I said, listen, we just need to pick up the remaining shoes on the floor, put them on the shelf, and we need to go recover in men's, because that's where she wants us now. And she goes, yeah, but there's still stuff, you know, messed up on the shelves and need to be straightened in size and stuff. And I said, I know, but Christina, and then even before I can finish my sentence, she says on the walkie again, so are you guys coming over? And I'm just like, yes, I'm coming. So I said, so you pick it up, I'm going to head over there so she doesn't do the freak out. Because she also has very little patience. She'll ask a question. She'll say, you know, who's going to jump on the register for me? And sometimes you got your hands full with stuff to get to your walkie, and sometimes before you can even do that, she goes, come on guys, I asked a question, who's gonna answer? I'm just like, oh my gosh, like the list goes on and on for whatever the scenario, and it's just like, it makes work so much more annoying. So whenever she's there, my job is literally like dragging my feet through mud, but when she's not there, it's just like a normal day, it's fine. So that's annoying. It's like I can't wait for school to start up. That's why I usually say I like the fall of school, because then I'm not at work as much. So I'm doing what I like, plus there's free Wi-Fi. That's nice, because I don't have Wi-Fi at home. But, once I get done with school, then we're looking at, you know, either at least a different job, with a set schedule would be nice, but we might be going right into, like, some sort of military band, because that would make lots of money. Yeah, I'd probably have to say stop on the YouTube, unless YouTube would become a thing, but let's be honest, that probably won't happen. It's nice to try. I'm enjoying it. Met lots of good friends. But if I do a military band, I could retire at the age of 40, still bring in good income, because it's with the military, and then I could go back to YouTube. So I'd be older, but hey, it's like 20 years of being gone. The longest hiatus, but the greatest return, right? And then I could have, like, every and anything that I need and want. So, for, like, then I could have Wi-Fi at my home, or whatever place that I'm living at, because then I wouldn't be at, you know, home with my parents, but my own place. You're a patient child. Do you wish to receive a reward for your patience? Yes. I probably should have said no. Very well. It's a noble to accept a gift when one is offered. Never mind. I said the right thing. So there's my little rant of how things usually go and stuff. But you can guess why you're here. You're planning on challenging Richard, and you heard that. I'm the best trainer in town. Well, you aren't wrong, kid. Alright, I'll give you a hint. Richard has a guard jump on his team. But it's no other guard jump, no siree. Let me guess at Megas. His guard jump has a guard jump bite. That's right, it can make it evolve. So yeah, you're welcome. My boyfriend is a really talented trainer, but even he can't beat Richard. So, if I beat that, then you wanna date me instead? I don't know what it is, but girls with blue hair? So can we go in the gym now, or do we need to like go to the left? Because this looks like the remake of the Third Island from Fire Red with the Hypno and the child. Is this dragon or ground?
Welcome to Richard's gym, champ. All you need to do is get there is push the rocks on the buttons. Once they're in the right place, the path will be clear. After every puzzle, there's a wart back here if you want to leave. Watch out for the tough ground-type trainers, too. You know who else watches out for the ground types? My mom!
Alright, well, I forget her name, but she gave us strength. And we're gonna need that, so who can learn it?
Everybody, alright!
We gave Mom Rock Climb. Maybe we can give strength to Shiny, because it's stab. It does more than slash, actually. You just don't get that crit, but that's okay. Still can't believe we have a Shiny. That's crazy. Alright. Knock, knock. Let's see what you got.
Do you have the fortitude to get through this gym?
I don't know. We'll find out. So I'm drinking water because I just got home from work recently. And from doing so much, moving stuff in the stockroom, it's really dusty. It's crazy how much dust there is. Kind of nervous, but maybe we can just stay in. How much would a strength do? It'll kill. Alright. Alright now. Alright, if you're gonna bring it, bring it. Surf. Yeet. We'll actually put Phila up front because she needs leveling up too, and this will be good for her. So let's just make our way. This would have been the perfect time to tell my story, and I could have been reading before. That hurt. That hurt. If he doesn't go for a rock type move, we'll be fine. Yeah, he went for Earthquake again. We should outspeed, and let's just go for a fly. Yeet! Excadrill. Go to Brandon, maybe? And Power Whip? Sword Dance. That's scary. Don't do that, man. Golurk will stay in. And he's gonna die because he cursed himself. Good job. Oh, I probably should have got rid of Gyro Ball. Because we already have a Steel-type move. And then that'll give us more coverage if we're slow. Man! I will use this Max Potion on Phila. Good thing she survived that. She's a bulky girl. Oh, so we gotta actually push these rocks. Oh, it just automatically does it? What did the thing say? Any Pokemon can push it aside. So I didn't have to teach Strength? I mean, I would have had to eventually, but whatever. We fine, we here. So that's what he meant by there's a war panel every time I beat a trainer. Why is this? Why would you put this in your gym? Come on, man. Little Queen, that's fine. Ah! Everyone's got this stinking Earthquake. Gastrodon, we're gonna swap. And we're gonna Power Whip. Be good. I feel like we're gonna lose Phila. Like it's gonna happen. I forgot to put my potions up higher. There we go. I shouldn't be wasting my Hyper Potions. I bought Super Potions for this specific reason. When you're not in a battle, you can use these because they're cheaper to just do your short stuff. So we'll push that over there. We'll push that over there. Push that right there. And... I mess up. I messed up. Unless is it just trying to... I don't freaking know. Mammal Swine. He might live it. Yeah, he does. And that might kill me. Yes, it does. Cool! Knew it was gonna happen, man. I called it! I literally called it. I said, watch, Phila's gonna die. We're doing so well. We're doing so well. I mean, we got Psyduck, we got Hangover, the Sea King, but we also got Lantern Joe. Do we have an electric type? We don't. I think I need that. Lantern Joe, you coming on the team. It doesn't help now because we're still weak to ground type with our water type, because Poison was weak to ground. Which kind of stinks, but I think it'll be good in the long run. We'll just leave with Brandon again. So Lantern Joe, you can have the experience share, my guy, because nobody else got it. Right here. And we'll put Brandon up front, and we're just gonna dominate now. For Phila! In the next episode. So, in the next episode, we will finish the remaining of this gym, take on the gym leader, and see where story has to take us. Question of the day. If you have a job, where do you work? If you don't want to be specific and say what exact job, just at least say if it's a retail or if it's a fast food restaurant or something along those lines. But me, I work in a retail job. I work at Kohl's in the shoe department. With that's gonna do it for today's episode. That's all I gotta say. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Zap!